Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of WWE SuperCard. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Today, we're going to talk about something that's been a part of the game for a long time, and, just some stuff about it. I posted this on Twitter, and let me just get this set up to the right way. Bam. Oh, look, it's a transition. Just curious. What are your thoughts / definitions of sandbagging in WWE SuperCard? I'll be making a video on this. Please feel free to answer the poll or comment. The 4 things where sandbagging is inevitable. I hate it, but I do it. I hate it, and I don't do it. And I hate everyone that does this. Alright? Sandbagging is where you deliberately lower portions of your deck, okay, to make the rest of the deck, or whatever mode you're in, to make it more favorable by sacrificing something that you lose to win the rest of it and eventually win the whole thing. For example, this has been around since Season 1, alright? Season 1, we had the infamous what we call 3-man band. We had 3 really good cards and then 2 really bad cards, okay? And then you would lose the one match, or you would sacrifice one match, and then you would win the rest of them. Or you would win the first 2 way high, and then you would just, okay, I already won, so you throw the other one away. It was also used in King of the Ring. It's been used in everything, okay? Sandbagging is, is mostly thought of in modes where you're against another person, or you're competing. Like PCC, that's where the 3-man band really was a thing. I don't think I would classify, and this is me personally, the lowering your deck down in wild mode and then raising that up, keeping the cards that you face to Titan tier. I don't think that's sandbagging, but is it? I mean, because you do lower your deck, but then you raise it, and then it's their fault, the machine's fault, or the server's fault, whatever fault. But anyways, yeah, so like, in today's, and in Season 1, going back to the King of the Rings there, basically you would, I remember running 6 cards, alright? You had 6 cards, and then the other 4 were just garbage, alright? So you could have 60% of your deck, just being whatever, and you could just totally... of course, they were 2.5 days back then. That was a long time. But you could totally, barely even show up, just switch things around, and, then it would still work. And then, you make the top 8 and then usually win. That's kind of how that happens. Well, this is I'm just curious. These are people that replied. Personally, I find it cheesy. That's spelled wrong. Adam, oh my god, and lame. Yes, I voted, just wanted to have a comment. Who doesn't sandbag? Royal Rumble, put 3 top cards in, you train all the rest. Training is also one of the reasons why people do this. RTG, if your deck isn't great, you +1 the whole event. That's like lowering your deck down to the Beast or the Green Team. I don't consider that personally sandbagging, because it's not a mode where you're against somebody else. But yeah, it's like lowering your deck down forever. That was Sean Coyle. Scott Evans... a.k.a. Peanuts Mustang. That's pretty good. The game encourages sandbagging, which is disappointing. It's true. Because it works. It's worked since Season 1. I mean, people wouldn't do it if it didn't work. I would prefer that every deck but War is locked, automatically choosing your best cards. I do it now after becoming frustrated with losing so many games that way. Alright? Simon Kelly says, I guess that everyone at some stage does it. They could be trading cards while a solo event is on, or using a low deck in PvP. How many of you have used in PvP, used the Beast deck, and that's why I stopped playing that, because when the last time, and in PvP, like Royal Rumble, the 3 good, 3 good, 3 left, 3 down, 3 up, right, whatever the ones. Every single mode has had some sort of sandbagging in it. It's because it works, Bailey says, anytime anyone finds a way to guarantee wins and make playing the game easier and more efficient for them, they're going to. There's no point in trying to stop it as someone will find a new way. In regards to sandbagging, I used to hate it, but now not so, and I use it during quests myself. Dude, quests, you know, like, that's really the wild thing, etc., etc., etc. Sandbagging is part of the game since season 1, blah, 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 blah. Somebody wrote, like, you know, you see F2s and F3s, and then bam, there's suddenly a single egg. I love that one. So, now let's go back to the little thing in 3, 2, 1. Transition! Yeah, buddy! Whatever. But anyways, obviously there's a reason I'm making this video. Because I haven't done much King of the Ring stuff in seasons 5 and 6. And the last 2, well, you know, I won. And how did I do this? Obviously, it's because I sandbagged the crap out of my deck. Be a woman. Be a woman. Well, that's not a woman. That's a woman. That's not a woman. Okay, so anyways. Yeah, we'll lock Shinsuke up because he's naughty. But anyways, yeah, and Ace Hole is awesome. So you know. So let me just show you the deck. Alright, so you can see now because, and I don't know if I'll be able to do this after today for a little bit because I only grinded 3 out of the 5 momentums. But I'm running 2 eggs in my deck right now because it's the bags of sand. It works, and at this point, my biggest worry is that, and I don't know if this is going to be the case or not. All right, when we have Women's Giants Unleashed, which we've never had, okay, we've never had Women's Giants Unleashed. I'm going to show you my deck, and I mean, I'm at Royal Rumble Double Plus on this. Now, wouldn't it be really crazy if the Women's Giants Unleashed was not a woman's card that is the giant? That would be the ultimate in irony, and that would be weird. But if it's like Ring Domination is tier locked, okay? You can't get the event card if you're not at a certain spot, okay? And that's the way it's been. Every now and then, the only time they've done the deck lock thing, you know, well, they've locked things with, but I don't know if it's tied to your top 8 or the deck of the top 8. So we're gonna find this out on Thursday. How happy or sad I am for the well, hello, get back here, for this. If it's, I mean, I haven't gotten females. You know, and it's not like for the lack of trying, you know, I've tried really hard, but it'll be interesting to see if we are tier locked. That is just booty, but it is what it is. I'll take the weekend off. I'll, you know, work on my TikTok, you know, music production, you know, learning how to become a beat master and synthesizer, 808s, boom, boom, boom. Whatever. That's what I'll end up doing. And probably watching some. I'll probably play some too, because I'd be able to get a 36 card out of it. But it is what it is, man. But sandbagging is not going away. It's been a part of the game since season 1. It is frustrating when you lose to it, but when you win to it, you don't feel bad, usually. That's just what it is. What are your thoughts and opinions? Just curious. And I just felt like making something different because, you know, I've made thousands of videos on this game. You know, almost, you know, we're probably 15, 16, well, definitely 1,500, 1,600 maybe. That's just a lot. And it's one game, you know, so, but something like this, I don't think I've ever really made a video on, and that's why I thought that was appealing. It's like, you know what? The last 2 King of the Rings, I won them, and it's because I sandbagged the heck out of it. And it was also because I happened to be aware and I had the time. You know, because you think about it, let's, well, I can't actually see back here, but if you think about it, hello, go to King of the Ring here. You can see let's do the question marks, right? The 32, you know, there's 5 rounds. You go best of 3, best of 4, sorry, best of 3, best of 5, best of 5, best of 5, best of 7. So the maximum amount of hours, 3, 5, that's 8, 13, 17, 24. The maximum that a King of the Ring tournament can take place is 1 day. All right. Usually 16, 18 hours is probably how they usually go, because a lot of people just don't have time to do that, or, you know, that sort of thing. But, yeah. Anyways, I love you long time. Blink, 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 bye, bye, bye. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Click here to subscribe. Thank you if you already sandbagged. Oh, I'm gonna collect a free pack. Free pack. Oh my gosh, I got a shattered card. Brock Lesnar. Oh wait, did we win our King of the Ring? Did we win our King of the Ring? Hello? Oh, still an hour. Looks like we might just barely pull that one off. All right, and see. 3, 2, 11.